Jeez, criminy. Got him. And another twinkling night. Nothing to pick up here. And what are you? Large club. And what are you? Okay. And yes, please. Alright, so the Belfry Luna. I am not a fan of this place. And this guy right here, we're not talking to him. Okay, we will a little bit, just so you can hear his voice and understand why I hate it so much.
I'm dead! Keep your hands off our bell! The great bell of Orkin. The bell belongs to the princess, it do. Stay back and we slice you to bits. Me and my chums, we shan't be left. Stay back all your pieces. Tiniest pieces.
Ugh, hate him. I hate him. So, we got a couple things to try to do in here. And, oop. He's helped us a couple times before. Skeptic Spice. Alright, so we cannot go in there yet, but I would very much like to, yeah, get rid of you. So we can't get in there yet, we gotta go up here. Ordinarily, this would be how we would get the, okay, Glenquar. Come on up. Wrong. Oh, one of you got me, huh? Good call. Yeah. Bellkeeper bow. We'll pull this right now. And we won't waste any more of those. We'll get this. Maybe another Skeptic Spice. Oh, a Twilight Herb. Yeah, there we go. Another Skeptic Spice. And now that we rang the bell, we can go through here. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna try to thin this out right from the start. Get a nice drink real quick. The new flavor of Monster Energy Ultra Paradise, kind of a kiwi little tropical dealy. I really don't want to do this. Yeah, when can I log on, for God's sake? Glencore. I mean, I don't want you to have to keep eating damage, but please do. Please do. Oh God, did that one behind me just come to life? Yes, it did. So this is more than a little nuts. Not great for us. One more. That, I think, is the really bad one. Let's get another one of those just to speed that whole thing up a little bit. Let's see. Okay. I am not... Not been able to do that without Glencore, whatever. Yeah, not trying to watch that. Thank you. And what do we have in here? So that was actually the third. What? Why are there so many? I don't like the look of that at all. Southern Ritual Band. Something. Oh, is this that spot? Oh, God. Okay. We'll start out with this, and I'm not, good Lord, okay. Like, look at all of that. What are you supposed to do with that? Like, what is there to be done? there. Now, I'm not sure if he can come up. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we did a little bit of good right there. And of course there's going to be no way for me to get at you. Oh, it is. Yeah. Not much of a fan of that, are you, jerk? Darn right. Okay. I can dig it. What you'll see a lot of people do is just kind of run circles. Get down here, run circles through. Okay, so that is pretty much it for all of that area, actually. There's still one more pursuer that I know of, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Because I know where it is, but if I'm being honest, I don't entirely remember how to get there. It's basically that spot right there. So, I mean, I'm sure I could go back over there and drop down and do all the stuff that you are to do, but I just don't care. Oh, looks like somebody forgot to camouflage themselves at all. Man, I hate rolling around on precipices like that. This was... Look at that curve. That's ridiculous. Magic is one thing. Magic, I can have a suspension of disbelief big enough to know that the magic could change direction in midair. But arrows, come on. Don't give me that. So, there was one thing down here that scared the bejesus out of me. And it was probably only a one-time event. Are you? Oh, Lucatiel. Yeah, we're definitely going to get you. But I'm going to clear everything out beforehand. Because... Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. So yeah, previously in these areas, you have like a ton of like experimented on inmates and things of that nature. It actually kind of makes more sense that another sentry is right here. Oh, and absolutely I'm taking advantage of this. This stupid thing scared me so bad last night. Because there are, like I said, there are a few like inhuman monster type creatures that would be roaming around. So I was looking for them, and all of a sudden, Flexile's sentry comes up behind me, scares the life out of me. So over here, this is a hidden door. There's an item over there, but you can see the bloodstains. There is not a clear point where the solid ground ends. So just be mindful of that. Going down through here. So there would just be a bunch of these like manticore looking things. And of course we still have a bunch of these guys to deal with, which is dumb. I already got a lot of the items in here, so there's not really a whole heck of a lot to do. And who is this? Sell sword loot? Heck yeah, we'll get you in there. Use that Bastille key. So yeah, ordinarily, what you would have to do to get that key is you would have to defeat the gargoyle boss, but they just kind of gave it to us up front. And then this guy, you gonna come to life when I take this? Oh yeah, fire seed. You know what? He's not doing anything wrong. We're just gonna leave him. And so we kinda have a couple little shortcuts. But then there's one, it's not terribly important, right down here, hugging the wall. Will bring you to an item. I honestly don't remember what it was. Maybe a large shard. And then nothing over here. But part of the challenge, and we're just going to use the flame butterfly. We can light this oil that will also light a lot of the torches in the room. And part of what makes her boss fight so difficult is that she blows the light out at the very start. And once she does that, it's very, very, very difficult to lock onto her. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. I've already opened this up. We may... Oop! The alluring skull, that is an invaluable item for some of these guys. Alright. so we got Lucatiel. I think that's her second summon for us. And then we'll get this guy. I like him. Yeah. Flaunt it. And then, yeah, we'll just go right through here. I was gonna say, I think it had to do that. And then this is also precarious, because it's not unheard of for the NPCs to just fall off. Alright, here we go. So there you can see she blew the lights out, but because we hit those torches, we can still see and we can target her from a distance. Oh man. Fast. Get in there, Lucatiel. You can do it. Good Lord, that's loud. What was all that? So we got a great soul. And we don't want to miss this. At least I don't think so. Ah, sweet. Fragrant branch of yore. For the most part, we have unlocked. And then this, you can see it is actually broken. It's primal. Yeah, primal bonfire. So, couple things. Any boss in front of a primal bonfire is a reincarnation of one of the entities from Dark Souls 2. Or, I'm sorry, Dark Souls. You got anything new? No.
Don't waste my time.
We will use that fire seed.
Hello again.
Because I definitely want to get to using some,
I'm always here, so come and see me when you're in town.
want to get into some more pyromancies. We'll go ahead and buy the set.
I'm glad to see.
Mainly just for the lore. The spikes pointing inward suggest that this was not only used to bind prisoners, but to torture them as well. Increases the equipment load. Oops. Tightly cinched belt presses against the waist. By now no one knows who this was used to punish or for what reason. A device used to restrict use of the hands. By now no one knows who this was used to punish. No one knows who this was used to punish or for what reason. Ooh, raises power of pyromancies. And the penal skirt, tattered skirt that the guilty wear in shame. By now no one knew. La 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 la.
Thanks very much. Do come again.
Now the question becomes, will this let me wear... Oof. The Haid. Nah, that's a fat roll. And then we'll use the rest to get a couple more levels.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
And... yeah, we'll do that. And then there's one more thing I forgot to show off in there. Oh my gosh, did I never hit that bonfire? No, I had to. That doesn't make any sense. Belfry Luna. Wow, okay. I'm gonna cut it here, and then I'll just I'll pick it up once I get back to where I want to go. I can't believe I didn't hit the bonfire there, but I must not have. And now I'm just trying to think of the best way to actually get there. Alright, so we found where we needed to go. We gotta step into this little cage and let it take us up. We already picked up the item that was right there. And, I hate this place. Come on. It's so hard to know how far you can step in without aggroing everything. And I want to say, yeah, one in there, one in here, yeah. And this is the worst. Okay, so like, there are So many of these things up here. And there's an NPC, a very important NPC. And so really, you just have to come up just enough that you don't aggro anything. Come on. Oh my god. No. No, that's bullcrap. Now what? What am I hitting? Definitely don't want to hit him. Good lord. Yeah. Somehow I did not light that bonfire. Thank God. Now, I don't know what's over here. Little shortcut, looks like. I guess. Pretty pointless one. Okay.
Well, this is a most charming soul. Very good indeed. My power is yours. Let it serve your desires.
So this is one guy who will the agape ring. So I guess what that means is that's like a kind of like a bank for your souls. Rouge water. I don't remember what that. Oh, spell uses. Okay. And these are a lot of the big ones that you can get from him. Miracles I'm not too worried about. We'll go ahead and get this. Well, okay, let's not get crazy. This is the other big thing that we want to look at. Heavy homing soul arrow. Yes. So we use the Ruined Sentinel Soul for that. And this is just kind of an area or a way to use some of the souls that we've accumulated. Pretty much everything up until this point has not been worth it. And for the most part, none of it really is. There will be a couple spells we try to pick up, but as far as okay, so he doesn't have. Ugh, that means we still need to do Ornifex. Alright, whatever.
How long was I sat petrified?
Yeah, he was petrified in front of that cell.
For the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see.
And we used a fragrant branch of yore.
Anyone wake me sooner?
Rang Lake. I've never heard the name.
That's how long he's been
Is that
petrified.
what they call this place now?
It's kind of crazy.
Very good. Very good indeed. The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people fear the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind.
In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meat minds, don't you think?
He might have one more.
Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Strayed into a stone. Feeble, cursed one. Do you really think you can manage the glories that are my spells?
Yes. I don't really like this look. I'll go back to this for right now. Alright, so now all of those stupid things repopulated. Let's just go back to Majula for right now. So, that is all of the Lost Bastille. We missed one pursuer. Shut up. Okay, so I'm not really using anything dark yet, so I don't really feel like I want to go that route. Is that 135 and 105? Am I looking at the right thing? Oh, that's the casting speed. That's the dark attack. So this... Wait a second. Forged in Aldea, that's way late game. A catalyst for sorceries and hexes, particularly powerful for casting hexes. The mysterious Lord Aldea secluded himself inside a manor to conduct various experiments. Those invited to the manor disappeared, replaced over time with malformed beasts that roamed its halls. So, yeah, I guess I don't really have a reason to do anything with that as of yet. So... Once a brilliant young sorcerer cast away his earthly desires, devoting himself entirely to the dark that bewitched him. Nebulous, inky, and serene, the dark holds an allure matched only by the fear it strikes in men's hearts. Could it be nature, holding a mirror to mankind? What is it? What? Is what? So this is a big criticism of this game, is just the nebulous and completely bland item descriptions. I'll hold on to the twinkling for right now, because I don't quite need any of it yet. Let's go ahead and use a large shard. So now that I can buy them, I'm a little less concerned. I do gotta say though, I have kind of... Oh, you got new stuff. You got Radiant now.
Lively times.
Do you have any new stuff?
I'm glad to see you're well.
It's new dialogue. No. What? we'll give her... Give her this. And, should give her that. I bet she'd love it. Yeah, let's give her those.
I'm always here. So come and see me when you're in town.
Let's see if she puts that on, and just if by some chance that actually does something. Roll into Murakumo. Did you take everything else off? Okay.
I'm glad to see you.
That works.
Be safe.
Didn't think that'd happen. Okay. Still don't have any chunks, so... we got a couple options. Either we can go back up this way and go into the area that we started to do. We can go down this way and go to Huntsman's Copse. Or we can go down into the sewer. Lots of items down there, huh? I am gonna hold off on that because Lost Bastille is one of my least favorite areas in any Souls game. Everything down there are some of my least favorite in this game.
Thank you, kind.
Alright, but that's going to do it for right now. I think we reached a pretty good stopping point for the moment being, and then we'll just keep picking it up as we go, and I will see you next time.